The song is New Government. That one is from Teezee, Pretty Boy, D.O. and Kofi Mo off the recently released EP Arrested by Love. Who has not listened to that EP? I don't know who they are or where those people are, but I don't think they actually exist. I have Teezee in the building.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you, Nicole. Having a blessed day, blessed week.
Yeah?
Trying to, the drama in the world,
I know, honestly, I feel like the whole world just woke up to some horrible news with everything that's happening in America right now. Once again, our hopes and prayers are going out to those affected by the mass shooting in Texas. But to pick things up on a lighter note, we are here to have conversations with Teezee, all about music, life, fashion, fun, and everything in between, right?
Yes, sir.
So, Arrested by Love, the EP, you released it in February, if I'm correct.
Yes.
So far, in a nutshell, how's it been going?
Oh man, the rollout has been crazy. Reception has been really good. I think for us it was just really like, bringing this alter vibe back into, the mainstream consciousness. And I think that's kind of been happening slowly through, like, I dropped, Santi dropped, Budge just dropped, those are my family as well. So seeing everyone just kind of rolling out music at the same time with all the established artists, it's been a really good moment for us.
It's been fantastic. The alter space is going crazy right now. I'm going to talk to you about that a little bit later on. Now, first of all, I know you've been to Beat 99 a billion and one times, but I wanted to know personally, Arrested by Love, what does that even mean?
So for me, Arrested by Love is like, first of all, I found it on I had the concept of like making the EP based about, like the concept of what love is, people's different love languages and just how it is presented in different ways. There's fake love, there's agape love, love for your family, love for your spouse, even love for, the people you just hang out with and chill with. So just like, obviously during lockdown, I think feeling love from the people closest to you was like one of the most important things you could experience when you couldn't really interact with the rest of the world. And during that time as well, I was watching a lot of classic Nollywood movies. And
I can tell based on some of the album covers I've been seeing.
Yeah, so that stuff really inspired me because I've always been into that. Then just before lockdown, I was just going through a binge process, just trying to watch the greats do their thing. And there's this one specifically with Jim Ike was the lead actor, and it was called Arrested by Love. I was battling with different things about love. I saw that, I was like, that's exactly what I was thinking. So shout out to Jim Ike and gang for that one too. Yeah.
So what is Teezee's love languages?
Love languages is would I say words of affirmation. You like to be told, like, when you're doing good stuff, like you like that kind of encouragement, or when people let you know when you're doing stuff, when people that are important to you let you know that you're doing stuff that's affecting change and stuff. I think words of affirmation is important. I mean, me, I'm just a basic dude. I love gifts too. So anyone that buys me gifts,
I love gifts.
I like a gift. It's thoughtful. So right. I think those two.
Giving or receiving or both?
Both.
But you prefer receiving, don't lie.
I mean, who doesn't?
Exactly. Right?
Who doesn't? But both,
I love a little quality time as well. I think that's always nice. So you have had a chance to perform some of these songs off the EP live, right? Yeah. So what song would you say really gets the crowd going?
Right now, the one I think really gets the crowd going is probably Knocked featuring Dato Black and Dumi Jeje. I think those two bring the energy in the audience up. So yeah, I really like those two.
Yeah, and the whole process of creating the album, how long did that take? I mean the EP, sorry.
Yeah, that was like I think that took like just over a year, maybe let's say 16 months. 15, 16 months, like from beginning to end in terms of executing the music, because obviously there was a lot of music to choose from, but I now really had to narrow it down to 9, which was originally supposed to be 7 according to my contract. But I told them that, you know what, we have so many records, I was like, nah, let's just do 9. Don't worry, I'll take the L for those ones, but the people need to feel the full experience of Arrested by Love. Yeah.
So one thing that stood out for me when I see the Arrested by Love, like the pictures and everything, is your fashion. Are you really into fashion?
Yeah, I like to say, I guess so. Yeah.
You're not sure?
I mean, I don't want to put myself in the bracket of a fashionista, but I definitely think I have phenomenal style.
Oh, okay. So then that means you're living a fake life on Instagram, because one of your posts was, you're having a good time being like the best dressed African.
Yes,
right
now.
now.
So I have phenomenal style. So I'm not a fashionista, but I can be the best dressed and have the best style in the game. And I think that's facts, to be honest. So
Okay. So we should not expect a little Teezee line dropping soon.
Let's see. Collab with other designers, because that's their strong suits.
Definitely. So I've seen you dropped some videos already from the project, and they're doing amazing. Dumi Jeje has over like 200k views. Mavadi has like over 180. Are we gonna see more videos coming soon?
Definitely. Right now I'm working on a viral, like a montage video, a performance clip video of a song called Dark Skin featuring Lancey 4 and Backroad G. So that's one of the songs of it, and that one's all about just elevating and just championing dark skinned people, people like us who are just like, we've had the longer end of the stick, especially dark skinned women. So I think we needed to do a song that kind of celebrates our people, and it's not like a corny, it's more like a turn up jam, but it's about just celebrating being dark skinned. So I have that one coming very soon, hopefully in the next 7 to 10 days. Then the final video of the project will be Ancestors with Pasalu, who's one of the best artists I've worked with. So I'm gonna do that once I find him in London, and we'll get that one done.
Nice. I don't know, I feel like in my previous life, like I was a video vixen. If anyone listening wants to put me in a video,
it makes sense.
Not any shaking features, but just walking through like a pretty girl.
Definitely, and that's the vibes I like curating for women in my videos. It's never about them being, they're more muses and they're more like co-stars in the video, as opposed to having vixens. I think that's not the route that I want to portray, because obviously I know the importance of, not like it matters, because also people shaking and dancing too is a vibe, like that makes sense. But me, I like them having them as my co-stars. That's why like I'm very specific with the ladies and my lead ladies in my videos. They're usually friends or people who are doing something in a space that's outside of my own music space. So it's just all of us connecting our worlds together.
Nice. Now, the American, she is saying a Halsey. She said something recently, and I think it actually relates to a lot of people in music right now. She was saying how her record label actually like holding on to some of her songs unless she had like a viral moment on TikTok. So do you think with releasing music now, do you think having viral moments are all part of the process? Is it all marketing? Do you see the need in having a viral dance or something?
So it's so funny. I was just talking to my one of my project managers about this, and luckily for me, I'm not signed to a record label, so there's no pressure to do that stuff. But obviously the way music is going, and people have seen like that is now the avenue to, especially labels and people who invest into artists have seen that is an avenue, or the quickest avenue now to kind of make that money back is through those viral moments on TikTok. And I mean, now it's definitely going to be a big thing in the Nigerian industry, because we have one of the biggest TikTok and Triller consumers in the world. So we have seen people go viral and blow up internationally through TikTok. So from I guess like Ameno, CK,
exactly.
Those are just the two examples. But like now everything, like that's really like the main platform for that. So I was telling my guy, I'm not a corny dude, so I can't force anything. So literally, he's even here. We were having an argument in the car just now. Like, I can't force anything. I can't do anything
so
that is uncomfortable. I will do ones that you can actually see me do on a regular basis, but I cannot do something that you would never actually see me do.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because it's always good to show some of your personality, but not something that's completely away from your brand and who you are.
Are you on TikTok though?
I'm on TikTok.
But you're not dancing.
Small, but I'm gonna dance more because I actually love dancing. So me, there's some things I don't mind. It's just how it is done and how it comes. I'm not trying to score a viral moment.
Okay.
Just trying to have fun with it.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. So hot boy summer and hot girl summer is right around the corner. Do you have any plans? Like tours or performances?
Yes. I have some shows abroad. I have some shows in the UK,
okay, international,
Portugal,
okay,
France, Atlanta by God's grace. So yeah, man, just trying to keep on pushing this thing that we're doing, and just show people that you don't always have to be like the viral moment or like number one artist or the big five to be able to travel your music and play shows all around the world. And I think that's kind of what that's my own journey, and that's what I want to continue doing.
Definitely. I always say that there's enough room in the sky for everybody to fly and everybody to soar. So I love the fact that more and more artists out of Nigeria are getting opportunities abroad, not just in their hometown. That is fantastic. Now, what would you say fans can expect with a live performance for Teezee?
Yeah, live performance from Teezee, you definitely get a lot of energy. I mean, performing is one of my strong suits. It's one of the things I really enjoy doing about this art. It's something that I really feel like I studied. So you get a lot of high energy. You just get a really strong combination of specific style and just general cohesiveness throughout the sets, because I take time to plan my sets.
Yeah.
And I don't know if fans really get that some artists actually want to plan their sets so it feels like a moment. I want to feel like it's a show, as opposed to me just playing songs back to back and just shouting over the tracks.
Exactly, because if I'm paying money to see somebody, I'm paying for a moment, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Some people, a lot of art. Please, can you say this one more time? Because artists don't understand.
Man, I don't know. To each their own. I guess the bigger the records you have, so it just depends on the type of artist you are as well, you know. Because even it's not like it's just a Nigerian thing, in Yankee in the UK. It's like about the type of artist you are. But I want to be the artist that's known for putting on a show that, you know, you can feel there's value for money in it.
So we know Teezee the musician, Teezee the quote-unquote fashionista.
Yeah.
Who is Teezee the family man? You know, how do you like to unwind and just let your nice hair down?
For me, I love unwinding. I love just chilling at home, you know, if I'm not in studio or working, or I love chilling at home with my kid, you know, chilling with my son, spending a lot of time with him. Because the lockdown baby, you know, the lockdown babies, they get to spend a lot of time with their parents.
Lockdown babies are like superheroes. Like,
it's insane.
Was he walking at like 4 months?
No, not walking, but in terms of intellect, using the computer, using all that kind of stuff, it's so crazy. Like it's crazy. But yeah, spending a lot of time with my son, my girl, you know, just chilling. And I love going to the beach. I think that's my one getaway from Lagos. But it's crazy that over lockdown, more and more Lagosians became beach people. So the beach is now a thing that everybody does. While post lockdown, it was still very like, oh, only people that like the beach go to the beach. But now it's like the place where everyone goes to party.
Exactly.
So then, you know, that's exciting to see, you know.
So you directed something that I think is pretty interesting recently. It's called WTF is Ote. Was that your first directorial debut, or have you done stuff before in the past?
Yes, we can say that's my co-directorial debut. I worked with other two really good directors, Sana Mosa and Chukwuka and Wobi, in making this. And obviously I've co-directed some of my music videos in the past. I usually do the creative direction for them.
So why did you think that this is, it's like a mini documentary, or what is it? So why do you think that right now was a good time to bring out a project like this?
I think it's definitely something we've been working on for about 3 years, and I think the moments just came when I felt like, you know, that conversation was ripe again, because, you know, some of the front runners, or whatever you want to call them, in the alter scene were putting out music. You know, people have been platformed to do dope stuff. You know, people had worked with Virgil Abloh, people are working with Kanye West. You know, some of us have done stuff with Kid Cudi, Dave, you know, Skepta, like, you know, so many things that were happening from people within that scene. And I felt like Nigeria, or people at home, may not know that these people who are regarded as, you know, distant or not mainstream or not successful, and all those kind of words that are tuned to like the alter scene, are actually doing things that are changing how people are viewing Nigeria. And I saw a lot of stuff, like also like a lot of Afrobeat documentaries and stuff coming out in the next few months or so this year, and I just felt like, I can bet you all this stuff, nobody's going to talk about alter in this Afrobeat documentary. They're going to pretend like it doesn't exist. And that's kind of how, you know, the whole alter scene has been kind of treated in mainstream culture. It's like, yeah, they're over there doing their own little thing on the side, or, oh, they think they're too cool, or they're too this or that. So when it's like, nobody is supporting our piece. So it's like we're trying to build things for ourselves, but outside people are receiving us more than not more than local, but you know what I mean, more than mainstream industry are accepting what's going on. So I just thought it was a good time to communicate kind of on a very like basic level what's been happening, what's about, what it means, because I think there's a lot of confusion in that as well.
and even where it started, because I don't even really know the origins of who are the godfathers of Ote, because I think about people like UDRB, like you said, Santi, and the likes of them. So that was a great project. I saw a preview. I'm going to watch the rest of it, and yes, love to see that Teezee is doing great things this 2022. And are you performing in Nigeria anytime soon, or is it just out of town?
In Nigeria, it depends on what the shows are saying. I would love to really do like a university campus tour, high school tour. Me and some of the boys, Santi and Butch, I always pay, because those are my main guys. We've been talking about it. So any sponsors out there, Beat FM, want to take us on road? But for real now, we'd love to do like an alter university tour in Nigeria, or secondary school tour, high school tour, just to try and do that. But
and you guys would blow, because this old Gen Z, I don't even call them Gen Z anymore. These the Ote
literally. That's what I'm saying. They don't even, Ote doesn't even exist anymore to them, because that's the norm. There's nothing like Ote. It's like that's normal. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
We'd love to do some university tours, some university dates before the end of summer. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, thank you, Teezee, for coming in today. This was a fun conversation. So for my listeners, Arrested by Love EP is still out now, so definitely go stream it everywhere. So Teezee, do you have any final messages you want to tell my listeners of the Beat 99?
Oh, Beat 99, shout out to Nicole. Arrested by Love out now. Do Me Jeje trending on TikTok, as much as we don't look for the viral moments, that's the vibe.
Exactly.
So let's just have fun with it. And there's going to be more stuff coming from Teezee and the gang, like non-stop. I'm going to continue pushing this culture forward until we grow and it explodes to the international stage, in Jesus' name.
Amen. And I can't wait for when I'm lying in my bed one day and I'm watching one Ote documentary on Netflix directed by Teezee. Like, how can I know him?
Literally. Hopefully I won't have to do the next one. So this pilot is just like, okay, let me just start it so people can get the idea. Then whoever is actually a director that can, invest time and money into doing that, that's fantastic. But
okay.
Yeah, that was my own little step for the culture. So okay, let's start something. Like that's kind of what we've always done.
Exactly.
Let's push a narrative out, then move from there.
Lovely. Okay, so we will definitely be watching Teezee's space to see all the great things you are doing. And I'm actually going to pitch that whole university thing, because a light bulb sparked when you said that. So once again, thank you for joining me today. And for my listeners, if you haven't heard this song, it's a fantastic one.